Live. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Odyssey Racing League's Wednesday night amateur rookie series at Bathurst. I am here tonight with our fearless leader, Tyler. He's got an injury, so he is not racing tonight. He has got a injury from, I don't know what, golf, I guess.
Right.
There you go. So we are winding down on practice here. They're doing their briefing for the race. So let's go ahead and take a quick peek at what is in store for us today. We are racing in Mount Panorama, that is in Bathurst, New South Wales, Australia. It was opened in March 17, 1938. That is 85 years ago today. The fastest lap in a GT3 car is a minute 59 by Christopher Miles in his Audi R8 LMS Evo GT3. It's 23 turns, 3.861 miles for us Freedom Unit loving people, and 6.213 kilometers long. It has a ton of elevation, so we're going all the way down from 0 to 174 feet through the whole track. What do you think, Tyler?
Well, it's 174 meters, but I'm doing the conversion right now, and that's 570 feet, which is a lot of elevation.
And it's a lot of elevation, and it's such a quick and short going up and down a hill. So the whole sector, too, is uphill and down the hill. So that is going to be a tricky part of the track, especially with coming up in lap traffic. I don't think that's going to be a really good, safe place to pass a lot of people, so let's hope a lot of drivers have some patience tonight and not causing any issues. So as this is winding down...
You want a crazy fact, Ian?
What's that?
This elevation is the size of the Washington Monument in Washington, D.C.
Wow.
Fun fact.
Really?
Yes.
Holy crap.
3/4 as tall as the Golden Gate Bridge. It's very tall.
Interesting. So as you're looking at the map here, you see there's a couple straights. You got one really short one at the start-finish line. Hell Corner, which is turn 1. You got the front stretch there, I guess is that what you would call it, into turn 2, Quarry Bend. So you get some passing opportunities heading there to turn 2. Once you get past Quarry Bend, that's when you start going up the mountain itself to McPhillamy Park and through Skyline. I think Skyline's going to be an issue for a lot of drivers today with the
100%.
With the
100%.
Yep, with the new physics that they brought in. So I'm struggling myself with it. It's absolutely astonishing how hard it is. It's blind. I hope a lot of drivers pay attention to the yellow flags. I really do.
But not only that, it's a sunrise race. So coming through Skyline, so you're going to get yourself some sun in your eyes.
So just like March 17th, the 6-hour race. Nice.
Yes, just like the 6-hour race.
So as you once you finish going up the mountain, going down the mountain through Skyline, the Dipper, you hit some people call it Bentley Corner or Elbow Corner. I think it's Audi sponsors that corner now, so it would be Audi Corner. Who cares? You go on the Conrad Straight. They actually added the chase, that little chicane there. It used to just be one big straight line to the start-finish line. But that is going to be another passing opportunity right there at that chicane, starting at the chicane, and again, the final corner. So turn number, what is that, 23? So
yeah, you really really gotta pick your breaking point going into the chase, because it's very difficult to lock your fronts and run in the back of someone there.
Or hopefully no one does what I did and take out the brake markers, because this is the one track that is where you do not want your brake markers to be gone.
Yes, that's correct. There's really no reference on the track.
Well, everybody always says check the grass. There's a mark on the grass. I've never seen a mark on the grass. I have no idea what you're talking about. So I'm actually going to hurry up and take the camera over there so we can try to see what's going on.
I'm not that skilled to look at the grass, to be honest with you.
Yeah, there's too much going on. So let's go.
Yeah, of course.
All right, so where are we at here? Breaking. Oh, you're not even seeing what I'm doing, huh? Give me 1 second, guys. Let's get to the right screen here.
Dan said, "Watch out for those drunken kangaroos across the top of the mountain." Yeah, it gets a little wild here in New South Wales.
Didn't they have a issue with kangaroos this year too?
I think that was last year. I think.
So usually, I tend to break right around between the 100 and 150 mark. I guess in theory, if you could pay attention well enough and see the crane over there, but that's so far off the track. I don't know where they're talking about braking marker. I'm assuming it must be these on the left-hand side that they're talking about the grass.
Maybe.
changing.
Yeah, those brake markers, if you lose them, it's tough. I just kind of guess right before that sign on the right side if I don't have a brake marker, but other than that, it's very difficult.
I mean, as long as if I have either the 150 or if I have the 100, I'm golden. I can judge enough from there, but if both those get yanked out of there, we're toast.
Oh,
so,
sure.
Again, like we said, this corner here into the chase, this is a pretty decent possibility for passing opportunity, but mainly it's more likely coming out of the corner to have a passing opportunity if somebody outbroke themselves or don't have the traction ability to get off the line fast enough.
Yeah, that, and also in Forest Elbows, if you take a different line than someone, you can usually get a better exit onto Conrad Straight, and that's just a massive straight where those straight line cars like the Honda, the Audi, those cars are gonna the Aston, those type of cars with the straight line speed is gonna be very, very powerful.
Shoot, the new Porsche in practice, I was able to get to 281 on it.
Yeah,
without no toe. So the speeds are, with the new update, has been much liked for me in the Porsche, that's for sure. So again, roughly right about here, this on right there in the middle of the track, that runoff right here is where your braking point is for turn 2. Depending on your car, I shift down into third, pretty much try to hug the curb as much as possible, and then start full throttling up the hill here. And I've seen a couple different drivers in the Pro Series. I watched TweRq a couple times. He kind of takes it out more wide and kind of cuts it in and lets the car drift out.
My back end kicks out if I do that, though.
Me too. And so I tend to stay toward hug the wall on the left-hand side. And
me too.
Do you break into what do you shift into here? Do you stay in second gear or do you go down to first?
I go. It depends, right? If I'm carrying too much speed, I'm down in first. If I'm not, and I can kind of carry it over, I'm in second.
I'm not ignoring you, Abdul. Stop it. I'm going to take your queen here in a second. So, I tend to go to first. So, for me, I don't know if it's just like it's a comfort thing. Like, I know I'm in the right gear, and I can just pin the gas and go up the hill. Tends to work better for me. This is a tough area. Right about here, there's actually a little lip that you don't know about. And practice is ending here in about 8 seconds, so we're going to get to qualifying. But if you're not careful here, you could lose traction. I did it Monday night, actually. Twice. And so you just head up the mountain. So here's our huge amount going up the hill. And now we are starting qualifying. So let's get going here. Looks like who we're with right now is going to be our leading driver onto the track. So we got Old McDonald here. What is it, F5? F3.
Old McDonald.
Hold on here. What's the matter, buddy? Okay. You gonna do some artwork? Hey, Nico, you know that next weekend's Mother's Day, right? So we got to do some stuff for Mommy, okay? All right, guys. How's the audio? Can you hear everybody? Holy cow! Is it really 11 degrees?
Is that 18 degrees ambient?
No.
That's what I set it at.
Well, the track map on the screen is actually showing 11 and 11. It's a nice, brisk track right now, I guess. Alright, let's get this going here.
Jack, one of our crosser drivers in the AM class.
Yeah, he won last week. Did he win last week, or was he second last week?
No, because him and I got into a kerfuffle in Centerton.
You and those rain races. We're going to blame all these on Tyler. So, see, he takes that same line I do into Bentley corner or the elbow, whatever you want to call it. I try to swing wide, come in, and hug the line there. He's just begging to get temperature in those tires. Have you been practicing at all, Tyler, on this or no? With these settings?
I knew I wasn't going to get. What do you mean? No. I haven't touched this track.
You were fighting to get temperature in your front tires.
Oh, I'm sure.
Huge.
Now for stuff like this, like honestly, you just gotta you close the brake ducts, you move the brake bias up, and that's gonna heat those fronts.
Yeah, huge hammer there.
Got to change your setup for this, especially for the fact that qualifying such a short thing. You know, it's 15 minutes, so you can drastically change your setup, and it won't really affect it.
Huge Hammer, he's one of our pro drivers. He races tomorrow night with us, so you can watch him try to dominate the field. He actually is a trader and switched from the Honda to the Ferrari. But yeah, he was saying he basically closed his front brake pads. I'm just more worried about baking my brakes than anything if I do that.
Well, that's because he is the newest member of Odyssey Esports, so he is now in the Ferrari with us.
Well,
so we have brought him to the dark side.
I raise my Fanta to you, Eric. So, what's the next esports race coming up for you guys?
We have a 6 hours on Sunday, and then 6 hours in Monza, and then the 21st or 22nd of May, one of the two. We have 12 hours of Spa. We just did a 8 hours of Kailami this past weekend. Finished P4 and P15.
Are you guys broadcasting those or just?
They are.
Okay.
They're Ligas.
Okay. So yeah, feel free, guys. Join, watch the Odyssey Boys race on the esports series. How did Hop do? Did you see how Hop did today in the esports race?
I didn't. I don't know where he finished. I saw him last time I checked. He was like 20 something, I think.
Okay, not bad.
He's in the Bentley.
Really?
Yeah.
The dude can drive the wheels off of anything.
Oh, that's incredible.
He's look, he's faster in the Cup cars than most of us are in the GT3 cars.
It's crazy.
I don't get it. But
if you need coaching, that is 100% your guy.
How good is his
Hop?
How good is his English?
His English is really good, actually. Me and Richard had a couple meetings with him. So.
Well,
nice guy, really nice guy.
He's another fellow German, so like DeRosso, he's German. Technically, I'm German, even though I moved here when I was younger. So you see Jack pulling in a 2:04.482 for his the opening lap of the qualifying session here. So that's a pretty decent time for an amateur series.
That's a good time for him. He's gonna be looked at for a promotion next season, that's for sure.
I believe so, yeah, because that should be pretty close to silver race pace right there. Should be. I guess I could look at the times that I did last on Monday night. So, for those who are new to Odyssey Racing League that haven't watched any of the previous streams, we run the amateur/rookie races on Wednesday nights, and then on Thursday nights we run a pro/silver race. So. We have multiple ways you can watch. We also do a Western. What is it, Western? I don't take part in that one.
America's West, yeah.
Yep, and then a APAC series race. So, for those of wherever we are in the world, we have a race series for you guys to join up on. So, feel free to look us up and definitely join in. So, you can watch me be absolutely awful tomorrow because I'm pretty sure I'm going to cause a wreck. I just don't feel comfortable in the Porsche on this track yet. So.
Yeah, next season's gonna be interesting. We're doing differently next season. So.
What are we doing for a race time? Is it going to be 45 minutes, 50 minutes, an hour? How are we doing this?
I'm leaning towards an hour, but that's just me.
You got my vote.
But
especially with the new physics and how it's eating the tires, it definitely is going to bring in more of a strategic idea in the race. Is it worth taking a extra 30 seconds and getting new tires and being a lot faster at the end of the race, or trying to crush your tires?
Yeah, we have an interesting idea for divisions and stuff like that. Implement teams, I believe. So it'll be interesting.
I hate to interrupt you. I'm going to jump back to him because he's actually 9/10 up on his time and see where he finishes. 2:03.555. Yeah, that's quick. Can we promote him now?
Yeah, Jack's fast.
Can we promote him now and just move him up here? So looking at the timing sheet, we got Ian Abel. He's
5 seconds up on his time.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good here. We got a couple yellow flags here. Darren Cook and Lescon.
Ian lost it out of forced elbow though. Unfortunately, he touched grass on the back rear of his car and kicked that back end out. However, still 5 seconds up on his time. He probably could have ended around 7, honestly. But Ian, another one of the fast drivers up there in the finishing spots normally.
Wait, do the number boards on the side of the cars actually glow?
I don't know.
Well, that time put Ian at a 2:05.9, so he's now sitting on this P2. Yeah, they glow. Look at that.
Yeah, they do. Interesting.
I didn't know that. Well, I guess you learn something new every day. We're going to jump down to Chandler Beeson. He's up a second on his personal fast of a 2:05 right now. You see he's going up the mountain. Give me a cheat sheet. I have a cheat sheet for Bathurst.
Honestly, what people don't understand is if you just get a lap in, you're going to be up further than you think.
Oh, do you want to tell them what we're doing today? The format of the race today is different than we normally run.
Oh yes, the format. It is going to be a 15-minute qualifying, 30-minute race 1, reverse grid on the top 10, and then we're going to reverse 11 through 22, I think we have, for another 30-minute race for race 2. So the reverse grid, definitely something different. Going to be half points for both races to equal full points. So good opportunity for some of these guys that are mid to lower pack to get some really good points.
Yes, because this track is super hard to pass on going up the mountain. You don't really want to try passing unless you know you can make the move easy. So, depending on how long people can hold him back, and if those guys that we'll use Jack as an example. If he's whoa, who was that? That was Pat Helgert going off there at the chase. Oh, it looks like he's starting his lawn care business. But yeah, it's going to be, I think, rather fun to watch. Seeing the guys that finished in the front of the pack in the first race trying to work their way through, because this is a challenging track. There's places to pass. It's just a big chunk of the track is a no-go for.
The key is to, obviously, patience is number one. However, people are going to lack that because obviously 30 minutes you don't got a lot of time to do so. However, the not as fast drivers, I think the key for them is to hold people up through turn 1. And then also out of elbow, and I think you should have a good spot in finishing high. If you can defend out of those two corners, you've got yourself a good shot. Yeah, so realistically, that's really the only good tactic.
So this, yeah, there's no kid. As we're saying this, I'm going to jump to Chandler inside because you see Reaper in the chat said that going up the mountain in the dark is scary stuff. We give you guys a good view of what it actually looks like. So why I like this track more than anything is because to me it's a GT3 version of Monaco. Lots of oversteering. Looks like you hit that dip at the crest there. But yeah, one mistake and you're done for. it doesn't like any real good chance to recover from. The one thing I wish they would change is barely just scrape the wall. We're talking less than a tenth of a second with the damage. Track limits. It's like, come on. Can't be track limits. There's a wall there. But I'm sure there'll be obscenities coming in from out tomorrow a couple times. But I think the best part about
you hit the wall and you can get a lot of damage. I mean, it can be 10 seconds just like that, easy.
Well, one thing I think we haven't discussed yet that I think is actually quite interesting with the format tonight. If you have a terrible first race, you get into an accident turn 1 going up the mountain, your race ain't over yet. Not yet. You got another split 2 to run. So I think this could be a good job of a better thing of keeping people more into the race. So. Oh boy, Jack is quite we got a second on P2. That is impressive. So P2 through 5 is all within almost 4 tenths of a second, so it's pretty close. Not bad at all, actually. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to change the thing so we can kind of see what's actually going on here. That is not a good thing for Chandler Beeson spinning out there. We're going to go jump back in for Jack McDonald, who's just absolutely flying out there. Wow, he is quick. Here we go. That should be a little easier for you guys to read.
Alright, my mistake. It's top 10 get you first, and then 11 through 22 start where they are.
Oh, okay. Let's see how he's doing here.
Only 2 seconds off P1, and 8/10 out of P2 as a rookie.
Who's that?
Cooper
Tokini.
Tokini.
Oh, Tokini?
Tokini.
I actually had to ask him. I wonder if his missus is in here. I haven't seen her yet. She usually watches him race, so.
Keep her there.
Yeah. My missus could care less.
Mine doesn't care, but she doesn't get. She's watching the movie.
I will say this. With, like, for Formula One, for instance, with the races being most of the time in Europe, Middle East, whatever, starting off way early our time, that is one benefit of having a child at that early age, because you're going to be awake anyways, so at least you get to watch Formula One with your kiddo.
Yep.
Alright, so let's run through the order here. So right now we got McDonald, Abel, Samuelson, Tokini, Beeson, Luscombe, Drew Jensen, Lerung, and Mario bringing up the top 10. I'm actually quite interested to see Vargas is kind of down there. That's where's Richard at?
Ricciardo is in P22.
He is bringing up the rear. Yeah, he needs to.
You're gonna have a real close finish between Abel and Samuelson here.
You think so?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Let's see. Samuelson's actually 3/10 up on his lap right now.
Yeah, coming into the chase right now.
So this will be pretty darn close. Like you said,
that's not the chase. That's turn 2.
Yeah. I mean, he's half a second up on his time. I mean, Albel's still green, but this is going to be their final lap, so 7/10 up. I mean, that's going to put him in the 203s, 203.8-ish.
Cooper lost some time there.
That's that bump I was talking about. It was really noticeable in the BMW. I don't know if it's because of all that torque that it produced. It's just, I love these camera angles here at this track. They're so good. They're so good. You really
especially
see how
coming through turn like 4, I think it is, how close you get to the wall.
Yes, and how twitchy the cars are. They don't look stable at all.
That's right. Yeah. If Cooper keeps this up, he could be on pole, to be honest.
He's around now in purple. He's in purple.
He's 1.3 up on his time right now.
Yeah, that's purple right now. It's showing up on the ECT TV. That's purple right now. He's sitting on the pole. I don't know if he likes that or not, but it's up to him.
See what he can do into the chase, though. A difficult corner to get right.
It's much easier in the BMW than it is the Porsche.
This is true.
1.4 still purple. 1.3 still purple. 1 corner to go. I hope he's not watching his times. Looks good so far.
Takes that
1.3.
Interesting. That's gonna be it.
That is it.
Cooper Samuelson on pole.
Wow.
38,000.
He made up a second in the last 2 sectors.
What a lap from him.
Wow.
That's gonna give him a huge advantage. Tyler Bendis up 2.7 seconds right now too in the Beamer.
Yes, and then Richard is 0.8 of a second up on his time behind him. Now 1.3, 1.4, 5, 6. Looks like Ricciardo is not going to be bringing up the rear here. 3, 4. Whoa, what is going on here, Richard?
Ricciardo literally set at 2:14, so there ain't no way he can get much worse.
7, 8 seconds up. He got a nice toe.
He's gonna put him in P13. Good time there.
P14 actually, yeah. Who was that? Christopher Hudson gave a beautiful toe down that straight. Good for him. So,
nice.
As you can see, the starting lineup is going to be... Let's go back here. Return to the garage. Let's go to timetables here. So we're going to look at timetables so y'all can see what's actually going on here. So, Curtis Samuelson on pole. McDonald P2, which, boy, he looked like he was going to run away with it. But what is that? 38 hundredths of a second behind. That is literally a blink of the eye. Wow. And now we got 2 Astons bringing up 3rd and 4th with Abel and Tokini, Jensen and P5 in the McLaren. boy, it's not really being overran by Porsches and Ferraris. Look at that.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, first Ferrari is the old Ferrari.
No, the most interesting part is how Cooper didn't have one purple sector, and he still got pole. That's called consistency.
I just now noticed that. I mean, he's not too far off.
Not at all.
But
But
wow.
you can see...
How? I mean,
I don't know.
That's 2/10 in Sector 2, 3/10 in Sector 1, and...
Wait, the time doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
Wait, go to qualifying. Did you click qualifying?
Yeah, it's qualifying.
What?
Yeah, those
times are not right. Those times aren't right.
No, because you cannot be faster or slower at every single sector, but you have a fastest lap. I mean,
it says the same for me too.
I'm actually at a loss for words here.
38.9, 56.7, and 38.9. Oh no, these these aren't right. Interesting.
So our amateur class, Tokini's on technically the pole for leading that class, followed by Corrupt Cow, Aguilar, Conley, Stewart, and Blythe, and then our silver class is what basically we know of right now. So Samuelson, Delgado.
Atomic said it's their overall fastest sectors, not the ones they set their fastest lap with.
Okay, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
All right.
We'll give it to you.
Yeah. By the way, Atomic, is it Mirage or Mirage? I never say it right. So let's see. Let's see if I can get this starting grid to actually work correctly today. How about that?
Let's see.
All right, let's go up to P1 for the starting of the race. Here we have Cooper Samuelson in P1 in the BMW, followed by Jack McDonald in P2, Porsche. That's the new Porsche, by the way. But if you don't know the difference between the two, if you don't see the fender grills on the fenders, that's the easiest way to tell, just right off the bat there. So P3, we have Ian Abel in his Aston Martin, followed by another Aston Martin, Cooper Tokini. Drew Jensen in his Golf-inspired McLaren 720. Travis Verung in his, I don't know, I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it, in his Ferrari P7 with the carbon black McLaren, Dustin Kelly. P8, Ferrari, Adrian Vargas. P9, Chandler Beeson, also an Aston. Wow, a lot of Astons today. I didn't realize that. P10, Ian Lutzcombe in BMW, followed by the Red Bull / Rainbow Warrior Jeff Gordon inspired BMW of Christopher Hudson.
I made that.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did.
Well, you mean you could at least taken off the... Yeah, whatever. Adrian Marie. Yeah, that's a good question, Daniel. Are mandatory pits?
It is not. No, there's no mandatory pit.
Okay, so then you got Andreas Murillo in P12. P13 is Pat Helgert in his Porsche, followed by Ricardo Harknett in his Canadian Tuxedos Porsche. Corrupt Cow in his BMW. God, I love that livery. I don't know who made that for him, unless he did it. He's pretty good at doing stuff like that, so it's probably his. Eduardo Aguilar in P16 in the new Ferrari that looks like Wally on the backside. Joe Conley in the new Porsche. That's not true, Reaper. We've had a McLarens and a bunch of Aston Martins too. So Joe Conley in P17, Tyler Bendis in P18, our favorite starched Spud Stewart's in P19, followed by Darren Cook in P20, David Blythe, Lucia Tosi, and who else is in the pits?
All right. So I just got word. We had a server malfunction. We accidentally left mandatory pit on. So if you want to throw up our sponsorship intermission to show the viewers our sponsors,
All right.
we can go ahead and do that while we wait for the server to restart.
All right. Alright guys, sorry about the technical difficulties. Technology is hard for some people, mainly Richardo. So we are just had to restart the server due to, well,
Setting being wrong.
yeah, we left PID on. Sorry guys. So this is still going on. We're just going to wait, I guess. They're going to get everything. They're briefing all the drivers right now, let them know what's going on, and getting everybody in the right position. So when the race actually starts.
I think they're going to do a free formation lap and have everyone's line up that way, I believe.
Okay. Alright, let's see. Starting grid high. Custom onboard. Okay, so not much we can talk about right now other than how's the weather over there in eastern North Carolina?
It was windy today actually. It was like, I think it was low 70s, high 70s, or low mid 70s.
Oh, lucky you! It didn't even hit 70 here today. I'm about getting tired of this North Carolina spring and winter not wanting to go away.
I don't mind the spring. I like it. Because it's not disgustingly hot.
Give me
like
heat.
Summer, dude. No, summer here is brutal, dude.
I grew
Especially
up
by the ocean.
I grew up in Florida, so this doesn't bother me one
Right,
bit.
I
Give
mean,
me 100 degrees, I'll be all right.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I just hate when you get in your car and can't breathe.
Yeah, lucky for me, my place of employment actually has a covered parking garage, so it's not too bad in the summertime if you park in the parking garage. Get out there, AC's ready to go, good to go, rock and rolling.
I just straight sun in my
How's the golfing over there? How the course is feeling? All right, looks like we're actually getting ready to go. So
They're greening up, that's for sure. They're greening up, so it's not going to be as tight lies and all that stuff. So
okay, all right. So
all right, I'm assuming they're doing a free formation lap, I think.
Yeah, because I guess I'm assuming if everybody tries to drive off now, they're going to get a penalty for not being in the correct starting position.
Actually, I'm not exactly sure what they're doing, to be honest with you. Let me go check in and see.
All right. So Richard does that. We are just waiting. So bear with us, guys. Technical difficulties. Can't be any worse than what it was last week. This is by far my favorite track of the ACC. I just absolutely love this track. It's one of the few tracks that I actually have pace on, that I'm not absolutely getting ran over by everybody, so that also helps too. Okay. So as Tyler, our fearless leader, is figuring out what exactly is going on here. Let's see here. And we're just waiting, I guess. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting race. I'll kind of fill the air here. To be 100% honest here, going up the mountain is an absolute nightmare. Unless you have a massive speed difference, it's really just not a smart idea to try passing up the mountain or down it until you get to the Bentley corner. So that's the best thing to do.
All right.
What's the news?
Eric, listen, bud, I'm a golf professional. That's what I do as a career, so I don't need any intervention there, bud. And two, they accidentally it's another restart. Fun fact. Reason being is because we did practice and then quali and then race, but forced the qualification, but don't have. It took the qualification from the one that we skipped. So.
Oh, nice.
That's why.
So
we'll get it.
So we have to restart the server again?
Yeah.
All right, so back to the mall music we go. We'll be right back, guys. Sorry. Alright, we're back, guys. So, everything looks like it should be ready to rock and roll now. We should be back in the correct order that we started initially. I guess if you had to pee before the race, this would probably have been a great time to do so. Alright, so let's go, since it's been quite a bit of time, let's go back over the starting lineup here. We're just going to go rather quick through this here. So we got Cooper Samuelson, P1, McDonald, P2, Ian Abel, P3, Cooper Tokini, P4, Drew Jensen, P5, Travis Fairrung, P6, Dustin Kelly, P7, Adrian Vargas, P8, Chandler Beeson, P9, Ian Luscombe in P10, Cooper Hudson in P11, Andreas Murillo, P12, Pat Helgart, P13. I didn't realize he actually qualified that high. Good for him. Richard Harknett, P14. Corrupt Cow in P15. He's from Australia, isn't he? Or yeah, he is. He's Aussie.
Yes, he is.
Eduardo Aguilar in P16. Joe Connolly, P17. Tyler Bendis, P18. Our favorite Spud Stewart, P19. And that's the old Porsche, by the way. See, let me go back to him real quick. You can see on the fender wells. Darren Cook and P20, David Booth P21, and Lucia Tosi bringing up the rear in P22. I think she had a qualifying ban, I believe. So, as we are getting ready to rock and roll, let me try to change the camera here to a free-flowing camera. Let's zoom out of there so we can...
It's going to be cool. I'm excited for this reverse grid.
Yeah, I am too. Tomorrow's going to be interesting too, especially... I think Eric was running a 201 the other night. Ridiculous. Alright, so... That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Let's zoom this out so we get a much higher view. Go over the sign. And look at all these prancing horses behind them. Quit weaving. It's such a cool track.
Oh yeah.
This is a public road, by the way, too. So during the normal times, you can actually drive on this road.
Monaco, like you said.
Yeah. I mean, Nürburgring, Nordschleife, used to be a public road too, a toll road. So many blind turns. Like, this is a blind turn. So if there's a wreck literally right there, you can't see him. Or right here coming over the crest, you can't see him. It's just...
Yeah, but if you use our sponsor ACC Drive, they actually have a yellow flag indicator that tells you exactly where and how far the car is off track in front of you. So if you do not have ACC Drive, go ahead and head there. The Elite Partnerships in the Discord. Click on the link and get yourself ACC Drive today.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Unless you're like me and you can't read, or you just choose to ignore it. No, but on this track it definitely helps out a ton, being able to see where it is. I actually put it like where the HUD is. I do it in VR, so it's like right where my HUD is. So that little timer thing that says yellow 2 or yellow 1, it pops up there for me so I can actually see where they are on the track, you know, right at my eye distance.
Definitely very helpful.
Really? What are your specs there, Paul?
If I choose.
So he was running ACC like I was a year ago. My Ryzen 5 1600 started off with a 1050 Ti.
Paul, if you plug the Patreon in the chat, the link, and people donate enough, I'll send you a new processor.
No, I don't have that now. I got a 5700X, so I'm for the time being, I'm pretty good, I guess. The only real upgrade staying in the AM4 would be 5800 3DX, so I really don't see the really need to have that. So.
And to all the 20 people watching, if you haven't heard, started a Patreon. Basically, all these servers that you see we race on, we actually have to pay monthly. So it came out of my pocket personally for a couple months, which I'm happy to do because we started this league back in January of 2021, or no, 2022, and it's been growing ever since. So I didn't mind it. But if you do want to support and sponsor a ACC server, we're trying to get 23 servers up for hot laps and lap times for all the tracks if possible. We're currently in talks with our server sponsor to see if we can make that possible. So if you're interested in supporting, the link to the Patreon is in the chat. Again, there's different tiers to it. You know, there's a $3 one, a $5 one, and a $10 one. So if you feel like supporting Odyssey Racing League.
Alright, so I'm actually going to jump back here in the back, about the middle of the pack. Let's go up a little bit further. So
Brad wants to see car number 4. Throw on car number 4, throw that into Helicam, and run it.
There we go.
See the front of the pack.
Well, that's good, because we can see, you know, everything that's going on the track, too. So,
Yeah.
First two corners. So, as we round the corner, buckle your seatbelts, tighten the chin straps. Let's get ready. They're lining up. It's going to be green momentarily. Avanti. Let's go, boys. Green, green, green. Couple cars in the pits. Oh, they had to start from the pits. I'm a moron. Turn 1 looks relatively clean so far here. I don't see any yellows, so it looks like we have made it through T1. And let's go to the front of the track here to see if the... Looks like Jack McDonald actually took the lead on the beginning of the race here into turn 1 as he heads into turn 2. Going up the mountain, it looks like Samuelson might lose a second position. He does. Nope, he gains the position back because Ian Abel has smoked the wall. Going through the corner here, getting ready to go up the mountain. Everything's looking good so far. I don't see too much other than the Ian Abel incident. He only lost 1 spot to Cooper Tocchini, so he's down into the P4 position. As I'm saying that, we were having a runaway at the front already. So, God, these Camarinos are great.
Clean.
Yeah.
Pretty clean start, and once everyone files into, single file, it gets pretty simple from there. Just got to be careful down through Skyline, and then
this is Skyline.
Down the mountain.
And that's exactly what we were talking about here. As unfortunately, Cooper Tocchini has what happened here? Why did it not go? Quit. There we go. As we see, Cooper is in literally no man's land, stuck against the wall. Had to hold the brakes and wait for all of the cars to pass to rejoin safely. Good job, Cooper. I know it stinks that you lost all that positions as I'm saying that. We have some more contact back here. Who was that? That was Tyler Bendis, I believe. Yes, it was. These tires got to be cold, I bet. So, yeah, you're right. Exactly right, Eric. It takes one mistake. So Cooper Samuelson's down in P2. He lost position. Jack McDonald has moved up position. Let's go to car number 4 here. Let's see. Car number 4 is currently in P5. He has not moved up or moved down in position, so he's right where he started. That's a good job for him. Let's see. Our gaps are still up here. This is actually a pretty good battle here because Vargas just goes onto the inside in turn 1, takes away P5 away from Drew Jensen.
Good move there from him, and that's going to put Beeson on the backside of Jensen now. And they're going to go side by side now in turn 1. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, turn 2 actually. He loses out in another position here. I think that was actually smart for him to cede that position at the moment because he wasn't going to have the inside line. So
they got Beeson on the backside of Vargas here.
Nice little battle we got going on here. Oh,
that was
Dustin Kelly.
That was Kelly, yeah.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, that's one of those weird braking things where the back end just doesn't want to hold to the ground. I really wonder what these guys' tire temperatures are like. Look at Richard Hart. He's moved up 4 positions already. He's up into P10. Stay right there, Richard. You're going to be on pole for race number 2.
Stay right there.
He's only 0.3 of a second behind Ian Luscombe. I mean, he was right on his tail. You can see from the camera vehicle, but we got quite. I mean, these gaps are not far off at all.
Ian Abel now on the backside of Cooper Samuelson here, now coming down into the straight.
Yeah, Cooper's got a lot of damage. Look at the front end of his car. I don't think. I don't. That's a pretty.
Now this is the interesting part. 30 minutes. Do you tough it out? And try to do the best you can to stay in that top 10 to get that reverse grid.
You're literally thinking what I said. What I was thinking. It's how much is this going to kill your time? But you saw the difference in gap there. So obviously Cooper is struggling with grip at this point now because of front end damage.
Pat Halgert there off. He tried to. He was going side by side down into the chase with Richard and did hit the touch the grass, lost the back end of the car, and now he's down 4 spots.
Yeah, let's go back 30 seconds and see what happens. Oh, it froze. Please don't freeze. I should have never done this. There we
I'll
go.
tell you what's happening. Richard on the backside of Ian Liscombe now, down through turn 1 onto the mountain straight here. Let's see if the Porsche can overtake this Beamer of the car 52.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Be honest with you, I'm rather impressed that Pat was able to hold on to that. I don't know if you've seen the replay at all, but holy cow. That was, he was on the inside, which would have been inside for the chase, but he nearly lost all control. It would have been just absolutely chaotic for him. He's only lost 2 positions out on that, so it's not terrible on his part. We're going to jump over to Adrian Vargas and Chandler Beeson. Pretty much our closest battle at the moment, other than Darren Cook and Eduardo. There for the
Cooper Tocchini and David Blythe. Cooper's 10th back of David Blythe in P17.
Lucia's in the pits. She must have got a bunch of damage. Has she even done a lap yet? No, I don't think she's done a lap. Nope, she's out. She's out. Yeah, some of these guys must have carried a lot of damage.
Oh, yeah.
Cooper doesn't look like he is too terribly about. I mean, he's got some, looks like superficial damage. Oh! Oh no! There you go. Just what we were talking about pre-race. Yeah, you got to be careful coming down that mountain. Cooper had a lot of speed there, and in theory, he should have been able to pass him, but it's easier said than done. It really is.
Darren Cook on the back of Aguilar now.
Hudson, look at Hudson's only 4/10 behind on Drew Jensen here for the P7 position. Look, Christopher Hudson's actually grown leaps and bounds since starting with us at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, he's one of my closer friends in ORL. He's been here since the very beginning. He started in F1. When F1 stopped, I told him to come over to ACC. He's like, I don't know, I'm going to be slow. I said, I promise you, you're a talented driver. Like, it won't be that difficult to come over. And he's loved it. Loved ACC.
It's more of a driver's type series, and he makes the pass. He made the pass. Now he's in P7. Yeah, good job. Now stretch your legs a little bit. Richard looks like he's getting a little froggy behind Drew there also. He's just gonna have to bide his time, I think. Excellent move, Christopher. Good job. Let's see, Darren Cook's all over Eduardo Aguilar here too. I thought he was going to try making a move going up the mountain. He is? Nope, maybe not.
He was thinking about it for sure. He's trying to get a better exit here, and now he's going to go here. Maybe be able to peek and nose up the inside. Nope. And then through here and through Sunrise, you really can't do much. As you see Pat Halgert there, tap the back wall. Down into Sunrise. Got to be careful of your braking points. You don't want to plow into the back of the driver and lock those fronts up. I think the key here for Darren Cook is to get a better exit coming out of the elbow as he taps the wall there. That's going to be some damage on that right side.
Yes. And as you said, going through Sunrise right there, there's a slight little crest, like a bump at the top there. So I've learned in the new Porsche that you have to brake before that. The BMW, you can pretty much brake right at it. You can't brake there in the Porsche. It'll definitely upset the car and you're not making the corner. But he's still
that right side arrow is that right side damage is gonna kill that arrow on that straight line of the Porsche.
Yeah, they're catching to Conley too. Wait, Conley switched to the Porsche?
He sure did.
Interesting. All right, before anybody jumps down my throat, I switched to the new Porsche, but I also went to the Porsche, the 911 2, the last one before this. So it's not as if I just jumped on the new thing like some drivers.
Connolly here and Aguilar rubbing his racing.
They're NASCARing it out here, boys. I mean, realistically, this is like a road course NASCAR style track, though. It's like an anything goes here.
Going to be interesting here as that does put Darren Cook up into P12 in front of Aguilar. Pat Hauger got a good run coming out of turn 1. Now going to try to overtake Conley. Conley with a lot of damage, so that's going to kill his drag here. As Pat does get that move done, going to move over to the left here. And almost hit the back and hit the wall. He broke too late there. He didn't see his brake mark, and now you've got Conley coming up the inside of Aguilar. Aguilar runs deep into turn 2. See if Conley can hold this position up, and yes, he does do so. Good pass there.
And
Conley.
he actually just hit the wall. Cook did himself also, yeah. Going up there. Going a little wide, hit the wall there in turn 3. This is looking like it's a Mad Max type race right now. It looks like some of the Germans were eating some pasta today. That poor Ferrari was getting ganged up by 3 Porsches. We're going to go up here and go to Drew Jensen here, and he's battling it out with Richard right now. Richard's only a second behind. Drew, oh, both of them hit the wall.
Big crash through Sunrise.
Big one, huh?
Big crash. Massive.
How do you hit him? I mean, okay. So, Joe Conley was doing the right thing, holding his brakes. He, I mean, realistically should not have been hit there. But, all right, let's go back.
It is tough, like you said, remember?
Yeah, I know, but
going through the mountains, tough to see. Like, you can't see down Sunrise there. You have no clue.
Watch these gaps on Richard and Drew. Richard gets himself into really good position. 2 tenths, 3 tenths, 4 tenths back, and then loses a ton of time. But now I say that, Richard's actually just passed him, technically.
Passed there.
Yeah, passed him on the front straight.
As you got Travis Wenrung on Cooper Samuelson now. That's going to be Samuelson out of the P3 position. He's got so much damage he's just carrying. Trying to just make it through, honestly.
Hold on, I have to soothe my child.
You're fine. I'll take over here. Let me see where he is on his screen. He is on board with Samuelson. You can see Samuelson coming down through Sunrise right now, trying to get that position back from Travis. However, with that much damage, going down the mountain is going to be really, really tough to keep that aero and that car balance, especially coming down here into the corner of Force Elbow. However, Travis one's a little bit wide here. Let's see if Cooper can get a good draft on the backside of him. However, with that damage, I don't think he's going to be able to catch up, especially with the
that's the old Ferrari. That's the old Ferrari. Yeah.
Yeah, but in perfect condition.
Yeah, good point. And my kid just crop dusted me in this room. It's nice.
Perfect.
Yeah. He is my kid, I can tell you that. Good Lord.
Yeah, Cooper about 5 to 7 tenths slower than the guys that he's around with his lap times.
Do you see what the fastest lap of the race is so far?
Fastest lap of the race is a 2:02.890 from Jack McDonald.
Okay, so I do have pace here. There's no denying that. I've only hit the 2:02, I think, once, but I'm pretty consistent around the one time. But he's 13 and a half seconds ahead up here.
Tokini makes a massive pass on Pat Hauger. Just broke so much later than him going down in the chase. So he's up into P13 there now.
Yeah, that's a good recovery drive for him.
And Murillo passed Pat as well.
You know, with what we got, 16 and a half minutes to go in this race here. I mean, Tokini is 14 seconds behind Darren Cook, so which was 5 seconds. So he's to get to that P10 position, starting to pull. He's not too terribly far behind. Let's go jump here to Drew Jensen and Ian Lutzcombe battling it out for that P9 and 10 position.
Ian at the wall there.
Who hit the wall? Ian Abel?
Ian Luscombe hit the wall.
Oh, did he? I
the
missed it.
hairpin.
Oh yeah, because look at the gap. It just wasn't
Yeah.
paying attention. I'm just trying to watch the gaps here. I mean, Vargas and Chandler Beeson, they're right up on each other too. So let's jump to Chandler Beeson and let's get a good onboard camera here. Every time I switch it to a driver, it's instantly going to a gap opens up. But
Yeah, but Corrupt Cow's probably one to watch in P11. If he can overtake Ian Luscombe here, that's going to put him in P1 for race 2. So that is very, very big. He's only 1.1 is the gap to P10 and
1.5 now. Let's see what he gets for speeds here, because I know what I'm getting in the Porsche. Oh wow, he's actually letting off the throttle. Yeah, interesting. I know if you try to hug that corner to the right a little bit more, right at the crest, you will definitely upset the car. There's a small dip there. That's usually when you rip out brake markers and upset everybody else on the track. We got a yellow flag on Coop, or Darren Cook. What happened there? Let's go back to the TV camera here. That Porsche's definitely seen some better days.
yeah, but it's funny to see everyone 30 minutes, no mandatory pit. They're like, let me just get through this.
Yeah, I mean, 14 and a half minutes ago, time's going to fly. He's got himself a pretty long distance. He's 13 seconds behind P11 here, but Andreas Murillo and Turchini are pretty darn close. They're a second apart from each other here. It's at this point you're thinking, I know what I'd be thinking in my head here. If I'm Murillo, I'm like, look, I don't really want to pass you. I mean, I will if I have to, but let's just both go and run hot laps and try to catch the cars in front. Because you know if you're battling with somebody, you're going to lose time. So let's not try to battle. Let's just, for the time being, work as teammates, catch up to the guys in front, and then we can battle.
Yeah, it's just so tough. Well, not on this track per se, but it's so tough on like tracks like Monza and stuff, where when you're 13 seconds back, it's gotta be so difficult catching, especially if you don't lose back end for Ascari or something like that. This track, it can turn on the dime as Chandler Beeson does get past Vargas there.
Murillo hits the wall going up the mountain there. We're seeing a lot of incidents there. Oh, did he scrape the wall there too? No, doesn't look like it. Vargas here is a half second behind Beeson. Good showing for Vargas. He seems like he's had a rough couple of races here.
Yeah, he's always been a very consistent driver, he has.
When did I join Oro? I think it was in 2022, like there that spring or summer. I think it might have been season 2.
You joined on May 18th of 2022.
Yeah, okay.
So in 15 days, it'll be your 1-year anniversary here, then.
Nice. Give me a sponsor for a new Moza. No, I'm just kidding.
I got mine. I love it.
I tell you what, after writing this Rolo Mora says Vamos Murillo. After trying that SimQ, man, I will say that the thing that I kind of like with my Thrustmasters TX or T300, whatever you want to call it, is you do feel a lot more, I don't know what you call it, road noise.
Road effects.
Into the wheel than you did the direct drive with that SimQ.
Well, I turned mine up.
I didn't get a chance to do that at that racetrack, so I really wish I got a chance to do that. But boy,
You can feel everything, dude. Like running over bumps and everything, you can feel it all. Especially if you turn, like I turn up my tire volume so I can hear myself scrubbing, and also my road effects. Therefore, on curves, and I can feel the car bottom out and stuff like that. As the Luscombe's right behind Drew Jensen now, 0.5 seconds split the two, P10.
well, you speak Spanish or somewhat. What the heck does that say? Maldita or maldito. I'm not even gonna try saying that.
Oh, that means.
I'm useless when it comes to Romance languages. I know a bit of Italian, but I understand quite a bit more of Italian than I speak. But the speaking part definitely doesn't go with me. Because they're going through turn 18, forced elbow, Bentley corner, Audi corner, whatever you want to call it now. He is.
Oh, that means damn, fuck it up.
All right. Are we allowed to say swear words, or are we get in trouble?
I mean, I'm just translating, aren't I?
Good point. It's an educational experience here at ORL sometimes. I mean, Jesus, we got people from everywhere. We got Australia. Whenever Kane gets done with his family stuff, he come back. He's a Kiwi living in the States. We got Canadians, Germans. What else we got?
Well, Dan is in here. Dan's an Aussie.
Is he? Krupp Cow's Aussie.
Cow's Aussie.
We got Canadians. Who else we got? Don't we got a Jamaican?
Yeah, Moss in the pro division. Yeah, Kevin Moss.
We got Costa Ricans. I mean, it's a pretty well versed group of guys and girls.
We got a massive Costa Rican drivers. We got a lot of Costa Rican drivers.
To make Rolo feel better, that would be his boy Vargas is one of them.
Yep. Drive for the same team.
I'm going to go up here to Cooper Samuelson. He's up there in the P4. He's down 3 spots, obviously, from where he started. His car is beat. But he was gaining time, and I gave him commentators first. So back to Ian Luscombe and Drew Jensen we go. 0.4 of a second. That corner there is great if you nail it.
Like, this is really good for Krupp Cow if you think about it. Jensen and Luscombe battling here through the mountain. That's going to slow him up a lot.
Yes, it will. That P10 is... Hey, you can root on your friends all you want, man. We're here for it, so... I know Lucia's struggling back there today. Look, it's Cryo.
Cryo, what up, bud? It's your son speaking.
For those who don't know, Cryo had a kid a couple months ago. What is that? It's like 5th or 6th?
It's his 4th. His first daughter as well. Thank God it'll soften him up and stuff. It's such a prick. I'm just kidding.
Seriously, the first time I ever saw him was when we did our thing a couple months ago, and it's like, holy crap, it's the Aussie Lewandowski. We're coming up to lap traffic. Spud. Spud. It looked like he locked up his tires there, trying to let those guys by. Good for him, doing the right thing in the right spot on the track.
Looks like his car's about to fall apart.
Yeah, that happens. Walls tend to do that to you.
Oh no,
Krupp Cow
off through Chase. No. It's still gonna put him in P11 though.
Darren Cook's coming.
Uh oh.
As we see that, I saw him. Is he gonna be able to pass him? That's the question.
Third kid. Did I say 4th? I thought I said 3rd. He has 2 sons and a daughter. I didn't.
I didn't. I don't know. I switched to Jackie because he had a white flag. I'm assuming because he slowed down to make a pass here on who's that there? That is Tyler Bendis there in the P17 position.
Come up the. Oh, I don't know about that one.
Drew Jensen and Luscombe.
Yeah, that was interesting to say the least.
And he's got a ton of damage. I'm going to try doing it 30 seconds. Hopefully it doesn't freeze on me. So let's see what happens. So, what we've been having lately, last week and this week, is it'll go back to it. It just, for some reason, has a slight 3-second delay. But, yeah. Alright, so here's the replay. They're cresting over the hill going in turn 2. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Kind of cut that off.
Did he not realize that?
I don't know. I guess the stewards will decide.
Boy, they both looked like they were trying to both outbrake each other going up the hill. Yeah, he's got massive damage. Boy, it'd probably be best just to pause and send that bad boy right to the pits at this point.
No, because he's still in P10. That's going to put him on pole. Well, not anymore.
Not anymore, but well.
That's Krupp Cow up into P10. Now you got Darren Cook on the backside of Krupp Cow.
Okay, I'm supposed to be watching Krupp Cow. There we go. I don't know what's going on here. Oh no, Cow is oh yay Cow now, I guess.
He is going to be on pole for the start of the next race, so it's going to be interesting to see what Darren Cook can do if he can catch up. He's got front damage on that Porsche, however, Cow does have that left side damage.
Well, yeah, we're only running with 6 minutes and 20 seconds to go in this race, so basically another 3 laps. So he's
he
just has to hold them off 3 more laps. Got to screenshot that and make a nice, pretty picture to send to him. I thought about that. Doing, was it iRacing does it? Like where you can print off like your first win. Like if we keep a track of that, make a quick little thing and see if we can like email the guys or whatever when they get it, so they can have a little paper first win ORL or whatever.
Yeah, when I hire more employees, I'll get on that.
Wait, people are getting paid?
Hell no. I haven't even gotten a dime from this league.
For those who don't know, this is all volunteer, so guys like DeRosa and myself, Tyler's the head man of it. Who else are we talking about here? Joel, Richard, Robbie, Neil. Yeah, so a lot of us are doing this.
Shout out to the OGs, Abdul, James, Vizzy.
Yep. I never got to... McDonald just nailed the fastest lap at a 2:02.3. Goodness gracious. He is just absolutely cooking.
Lion.
And he's actually up on his delta.
Darren Cook's pushing as hard as he can to catch up here. He knows what this P10 will do for him in the second race.
Well, look, we're getting Chandler Beeson and Cooper Samus. That will not here for the P5 or P5-4. Cooper's just all that damage he's got on him. Bide your time, get him on the straights. It's tough though, because you don't know if they're carrying damage or not when you're driving the car, unless you were behind them and saw them carry the damage. So.
Right. That's why it's very, very good to have an engineer. The eSport boys love it when they know exactly what's going on. All they have to do is turn the wheel and press the pedal.
Yeah, as long as they don't go take a phone call and not come back.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't be me.
Nah, yeah, whatever. Again, so those who don't know, Tyler, myself, and Cryo ran this 6 hours in Bathurst. Cryo did have a couple stints early on because he's in another day from us. So I ran a bit, and then Tyler ran a bit, and then I jumped back in. Tyler had a golf thingy, whatever called.
No, Tyler didn't run a couple. Tyler ran to the wall a couple times.
I was trying to make you not sound so bad, but
no, I'm horrible at this.
So Tyler had like phone calls and he like just bailed out. The hardest part was for me, because I was doing it in VR, is I had no idea what tire pressures we started with. So yeah, that was the hardest part. So like Richard and Bareboats were like, we'll try this. I'm like, it's the worst that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I know. It was
I still had fun.
It's tough. It's very tough to nail pressures, even if you do know. Like, for example, for the 8 hours of Kailami, I could not for the life of me get Cryo's pressures right. Like, his fronts were just burning up. And, like, we tried moving brake bias, we tried this, that, and the other thing, ABS, etc. As Vargas is going to go up the inside of Cooper Samuelson here.
Yep,
that's
just makes the pass
up into P5.
That he is.
Just struggling. His tires are probably killing right now with all that damage and all that loss of balance of the car. They got Chris Hudson on the back end too now. But yeah, it's very difficult to nail pressures. Like, these guys are so good at what they do. Like, normally when I put them within 2 to 4 tenths of their ideal pressures of what they want, they can drive the car perfectly.
I was, like I said, I was perfectly okay with possibly running the whole 6 hours by myself. Hey. So having Cryo and you definitely helped out. By the end, I think it was Johnny. He's like, "Hey, how your legs feel?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm fine." I thought I was until I went down the stairs. I could barely make it down
Jack
the stairs.
McDonald's off.
Oh my goodness! See if is it gonna lag on me? It's lagging. I literally clicked on him 3 times. There we go.
It's back on now. Abel is 12 seconds behind. I'm not sure if he got damage.
10 seconds. I mean, he's burning the time up. It doesn't look like he's got any damage.
No damage. Yeah, no damage.
777 Aguilar is got a yellow flag. He's off the track too. So
yeah, he went off through the chase.
Oh,
yeah.
This might be an issue here. Okay, good. Does look like I don't know who just passed him there.
Yeah, Cooper's like, he's like 3 seconds slower. That's tough, man.
Yeah, between races, I'm going to restart.
Yeah, I saw your message.
Okay, yeah, it's just lagging on the end. You can't. So note to self: don't do instant replay. Make sure Richard knows that tomorrow. So we're going to jump back up to Jack here. He's still up to 12 seconds gap. He's got a pretty healthy gap with 45 seconds to go. This will be the last lap of the first sprint race. So about 14 laps in. It's not bad.
There's Hudson on the backside of Samuelson here. Let's see if he can make a move through the last lap here.
I'm clicking on him. He's up 4 positions in this race. So here's the thing. Boy, I don't know if I would. What the point difference is, since it's half points.
No, you get every point you can.
I know.
Because you never know what's going to happen in the second race.
Yeah, you're going to basically 7 to 6, so you're going to be lined up next to him starting the next race anyway. So
get the overtake done here. He's on the backside, pulls off to the right side here now. Up.
He got it. He got it easy.
Sure did.
And you know,
he didn't.
He went wide.
He went wide. Jack McDonald has a lot of damage. Chris Hudson does get the move done, so he's up
into P6.
Oh my gosh, Jack McDonald's whole front end. Oh my
did
God.
He just get in a massive wreck, did he?
Oh my, yeah, dude. It's bad. His whole front windshield is cracked.
I'm clicking on it. There we go, finally. Let's see.
Buddy.
Let's see if it lets me go into. Oh my goodness.
Is Auble gonna get it?
He's only 6 seconds behind, and unfortunately for old McDonald here, he's going to be on the fastest part of the track and going to get absolutely ran down.
He's gonna struggle through the chase though. He's
gonna absolutely. He's not even to the top of the hill or the.
Oh my God!
3 seconds. It's gonna be. Yep. I mean, he's 100.
He has to let off.
Yep, he's 100. He's 100 kph slower than what he should be going through there.
Oh no, he goes off again. No.
Oh no,
dude, no!
Merry Christmas, Ian Abel. He has taken the lead on the last lap, second to last corner. He's going.
Travis gonna get him.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my God, Travis got him.
Travis got him.
No, dude, is Beeson gonna get him?
I don't think Beeson's gonna get him.
Are you sure? Oh no, he made it across to P3. Oh no, dude, that is pain.
I wonder if old McDonald here is a fan of the country Spain without an S.
Oh no.
Yes, it is. So let's just run down the. I'll let you run down the. I'm gonna go into our. Excuse me, sorry, my brain's not working. Intermission screen here, and I'll let you run down the leaders and everybody what the positions are at the end of this race.
Yeah, so currently you got P1, Ian Abel, and then Travis Wenrung in P2, Jack McDonald in P3, you got Chandler Beeson in P4, Vargas in P5, Chris Hudson in P6, Cooper Samus in P7, Richard Harknett P8, Ian Liscombe in P9, Corrupt Cow in P10. That's going to round out your top 10. Flip those in reverse, and that's going to be your starting order for race 2. Darren Cook in P11, Murillo in P12, Cooper Tokeny in P13, Aguilar in P14, Tyler Bendis in P15, Tossie in P16, Pat Howgert 17, Jude Jensen P18, Spud Stewart, and then D. Kelly rounding out the end there.
All right, so let me get this rocking and rolling and going again. How much time do we have between the races here?
He will probably be restarting the server shortly.
Oh, it has to be a complete server restart?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. Well, you heard it here first, I guess.
Yeah, it certainly is helpful with having Tyler as an engineer. I do my best.
Alright, so I got that restarted, so let's see how everything's looking here. So bear with me, guys.
Yeah, intermission screen's fine. We gotta wait anyways for them to restart the server and set up the reverse grid. And we're going to leave the session now. I'm going to restart the server.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and throw some music on, guys, while we're waiting. Be right back.
This isn't right.
All right, we're back, guys, and ready for race number 2. I hope this is right because I don't really want to wait another 5 minutes for the server to restart. So
It's not. It's not right.
that's not a good start. At this point, just run the dang race. Yeah, who ended up winning the race? It wasn't Cooper. There we go. So
it's gonna be.
Back to intermission we go, and back to the music we go.
Wait.
No?
Wait. Let's talk about.
All right.
Let's talk about next season, team.
All right.
Everyone in the chat, put in. Actually, let's do this. All right, guys, we got a Q&A up on the Q&A up on the chat. So everyone, go ahead and ask your questions, and we'll answer anything you want to know.
How did you do that?
It's in chat on YouTube.
Oh, well, you learn something new every day. Ask us anything.
Anything. Pineapples on pizza, yes or no?
That's a negative for me.
Negative for you? All right. I have actually out of the box answer. I don't eat pizza at all.
Wait, are you human?
I don't think so. I don't eat pizza at all.
Do you not like pizza, or what?
I don't like pizza. No.
Holy hell!
Fun fact about your boy.
You're like my mother-in-law. I mean, the woman who lives in Italy doesn't like cheese.
I don't like cheese either.
What?
Who came up with this awesome reverse grid idea? I think it was me, honestly. I think it was me. Because I found a tool for it, and it sounded like a great idea. What are your thoughts on Drew Jensen's driving? I think he bent it into the last couple turns, and it was just unfortunate, to be honest with you.
I had pizza for dinner earlier, Paul. It was Totino's. Brings me back to my college days.
But no, Drew's a very, very competitive and very quick driver. Very good in that McLaren.
That was my main when I first started with you guys.
McLaren's not a bad car.
It's great in fast corners.
Anyone else? Questions? Anything?
Why are you gay?
Where the hell did that come from? Did you post that?
No, it's Abdul with the soundboard.
Sweet Jesus.
Tyler, I don't like the accusations.
Yeah, well, I'm not on Discord there, bud.
You're the one who
messing around.
You're the one who added the soundboard.
I sure did.
Oh God.
Oh my God, dude.
All right, sir.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's probably not good under stream to be doing that.
I'm.
Go ahead and right click.
Take them.
Yep, right click and mute. Good job there, Abdul. Strike from YouTube coming in as we speak. I am not held responsible for those type of situations.
What other questions do you have for us while we, it could be anything. About the league, about me, about Ian, about us. About anything.
I did mute it. You know, Abdul's just upset because he can't give out his boosts or whatever. Hey, he's doing some like big time nerd thing, right? Like a chess thing.
Yeah, he's pretty good at chess, to be honest with you.
I haven't played chess since I was like in middle school, when I was grounded.
Yeah, he's pretty solid at it. Do we have the correct order? Let's take a gander.
Oh, look at that corrupt cow sitting
Yes, we do.
riding the pole here. So let's let's go to our starting grid here.
Let's go.
So our starting lineup for the second race of our split here is Corrupt Cow P1, Let's Come in P2, Ricciardo P3, Cooper Samuelson P4. Boy, that car looks much better when it's not all dinged up. Christopher Hudson P5, Adrian Vargas in P6, Chandler Beeson 7, McDonald 8, Travis Fairbank P9, and Ian Abel, our race winner from the first race in P10. And he's followed by Darren Cook P11, Andreas Murillo P12, Tokini in P13, Eduardo Aguilar P14, Bendis 15, David Blythe in 16th, Lucia Tosi in 17th, Hilger 18th, Drew Jensen 19th, Joe Connolly in 20th, and Dustin Kelly in 21st. God, there's just something so cool about that.
Oh, Eric, 2.25 to answer your question there, bud. Solid 2.25 too.
Yeah, the good news is he's not Cuban, so he doesn't get picked up by dudes in Target.
Richard in third has to be right. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right.
Here we go.
Here we go. This is the trial run, so Pro's going to be much smoother tomorrow, honestly.
I hope so. At least you should be able to get the server settings. So the tool that you had for this, is it not set up to the point where it automatically goes to the next race, or like it does? Because we do that on Monday.
It's a website that reverses the JSON for you.
Oh, so what we do on Monday, we the academies, we don't do a reverse grid. That's right. So that's why we're able to do it on Monday. Okay. And away we go. Better ride your brakes and weave as much as you want. Try to get some temperature in there. I'm actually kind of interested to see what's going to happen here. I really am. My prediction here is I think there's going to be, unfortunately, I think there's going to be a ton of carnage here in the first lap. I think patience is not going to be a virtue of a lot of people, especially in the middle, back of the pack. I hate to say that, but I think that's the case. We shall see. Hopefully not. Kind of cool to see Corrupt Cow run up there. Hey, Cryo, what time is it over down under?
It's 10:41 in the morning.
Whew, okay, that's not bad. Shouldn't you be working, Cryo?
He doesn't work.
I know, he's always here. You guys, you adopting anybody? I mean, I'll move to Australia. Richard's like, yeah, I'm done with this. I'm going to go ahead and jump out here in the front. Oh, you just slow down. Okay. Probably get some heat up in those tires and brakes. What time are we looking at here? Because it looks like it's darker than it was at the end of the last race. Just look at the level of detail you're seeing, like off in the distance. You're seeing the the city and the lights of this in the town. That's
oh yeah.
ECC is such a beautiful game.
Cryo's working right now. Yeah, okay,
but work in the corner.
He said, I have a meeting one time. I said, I got it. He said, I gotta go. I said, okay. We were all sitting in the VC. And next thing you know, he comes back 10 minutes later. He goes, what's up? I said, well, what happened to your meeting? He goes, oh, I'm done. I said, what? He's like, yeah, I'm done with the meeting. I said, okay.
It's like Robbie. He's sitting in the VCs while he's working or watching us play. That's hilarious. Did you save the replay from the last race? Because I didn't. That was
Mine, the auto saves.
Oh, okay. I wasn't smart enough. I always forget to do that. I'm special. One of these years, I'll make my way over to your great land, Cryo. One of these years, I'll go to the Bathurst 1000. Be an absolute blast. On my luck, I'd get picked up by your guys' version of Border Patrol, and they're like, nah, you can't come. Blythe's in the pits. He must
I'm
not...
efficient. Blythe likes to start in the pits to cause to stay out of any mayhem.
That's actually not, real honestly, on this track, it's not the worst case scenario. Monza is another one. It's not terrible to start in the pits, especially with turn 1 being an absolute nightmare. Even for the esports, not our esports teams, but the SRO esports series last week or the week before, they were struggling themselves at Monza. Daniel, I could win the lottery. We don't know. Alright, so as we're winding down onto the formation lap here, they're going to the final turn onto the start-finish straight with Corrupt Cow leading and taking P1 to start the race here. So we got two BMWs in the front row. It's quite BMW heavy there. P1, 2, 3, or P1 and 2 and 4. And you got green light and wow. Looks like Cow did not get a great start. Richard got a good start. He's already up to P2. Cow looks like he pushed somebody off the track there. Who was that? Lots of white flags here on the track. Lots of contact things showing up here. So I, unfortunately, I'm not going to try doing any replays for today. This race here looks like that's caused some issues, so I'm just not going to do this. So we don't run into that issue the rest of the race. So it looks like Ian Lutzcombe is leading the race, followed by Richard Hartnett at the start. As they head up the mountain, we have Adrian Vargas in P3, followed by Corrupt Cow in P4. So unfortunately, he did not have that great of a start to start the race. And Jack McDonald's all the way back up there to P5. He's made up 3 spots.
I was about to say that. Flying.
He's a man on a mission after what happened last race. Actually, I think I hit him on Monday on accident when I hit the curb monster and spun around at the turn 3. Oops. Alright, so as we go through Sunset, we head down the mountain here. Looks like
Oh my god, carnage.
where
Coming through the fast left-hander before sunset. Murillo went off, but he's back on now. He's got damage though. He's going to have a lot of damage.
I wish I could do a replay right now, guys, but yeah, he does have quite a bit of damage on the front of his car. It looks like his or as non-colonials would say, the bonnet just popped up a little bit for him there. Well, I mean, just being honest.
Corrupt Cow. Oh no! No way that just happened.
Was that an amazing dive bomb Jack did on Cow?
No, that was Abel and Travis.
Samuelson's got a yellow flag. Where in the world? Oh my god, this is a chase. How do you end up over there?
Let me just give you a debrief of what just happened. Wenrung and Abel went side by side into the chase, hit each other, spun each other around, 360'd, and both ended up dead straight back on the track and just kept going like nothing happened.
Alright, so it was a pirouette. Nice.
God, that BMW is so fast in a straight line.
Let's see, who are we talking about here?
Lutzcombe? Looking at McDonald and Lutzcombe,
Yeah, I kind of want to see what he's getting straight. McDonald's got the fastest lap of like 2 minutes and 14 seconds. That's only 12 seconds off his fastest lap from last race.
Stuck behind traffic though, but if he gets out in clean air, it's over.
Oh, this is carrying so much more speed.
This Chandler Beeson has got a 29-second time penalty. Or, sorry, 5-second time penalty. His car is number 29. My bad.
I was like, when do we start doling out odd number penalties? I want to jump up Lutzcombe's car. I want to see what we're seeing for his speed. I went back to check McDonald, sorry. I want to see what he's getting for speeding around the straight, just out of curiosity. I know the Porsche is getting 281, 282 here on the Conrad straight, so I want to see what he's getting here.
Willows off through suns. Oh my God, sun rising.
Yeah, that's not good at all.
That's bad.
McDonald's had made a move on Let's Come here, so Let's Come is now in P4. McDonald's went to P3. He's letting off the throttle. Why? We have brake markers that are on, so Richard's actually leading the race now. So good for him. And anyways, on to other news. We have Krupkow in P5. He's only 3/10 of a second behind Ian Luscombe. Looks like he's going to try making a pass on Nathan here at the final corner, but he's not going to attempt it. But he needs to watch out himself. Yep. He has just say he needs to watch out himself. So you go from attacking to defending just like that. You don't realize that he's actually going to probably make the pass here into T1. No. They made contact, not a pass. Looks like no harm, no foul for the most part. Both cars are back on the track. No other damage. This is a whole gaggle of cars here, guys. 2 wide, possibly going 3 wide into turn number 2. It's not a good idea. Hudson pushed. Who was that in the Ferrari? Was it Cook? Car number 19. Werung. Yep. Werung. Okay. The Werung got pushed out a little bit there. It's just everybody's putting their elbows out and trying to keep their position. So things like that happen.
Roman's racing, boy.
Hey, one guy does have NASCAR colors, I'm just saying.
He did hit him with the Jeff Gordon side of his car, so it's legal.
I'm stupid. Boy, through the 2 laps so far, this race has been actually a lot closer than the first race was after 2 laps, so cleaner. Yeah, we got, so we're just going to go from P5 to...
Richard went off, and that's him down into P3 now.
Yes, I see that. He's got some damage in the front, so I think he probably must have flipped and hit the wall there at Forest Elbow.
Dude, all he had to do was cruise, dude, for another 24 minutes. This clown decided to push. Clown.
Richard's all go, no slow.
Does the Fiat not come with the lights? I don't know, Cryo. You drive it for the esports team. Why don't you tell us?
Fix it again, Tony.
Oh, Krupkow, no! Oh no!
Tokini, we got Tokini.
And Tokini too.
Yeah, I'm clicking on him. It won't go. Yeah, oh goodness. Tokini's backwards. That's not the way you need to go. Where's Krupkow here? He's back on the track. So yeah, they're in the chase. Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. Who's in that Porsche? Who's that Conley?
Conley.
Yeah. Wow. I think that was actually kind of smart on his part.
I'm used to Conley driving an absolute tank with the Mercedes.
Yeah, he goes from something that does not turn at all or stop to something that's very agile. Which is weird though, because if you're looking at the times in real life racing, the GT3 classes, they're actually Mercedes is a monster. Let's jump up here to P7 and 8, the battle here. They're 4/10 of a second behind, but Werung has got Chandler Beeson all over the backside.
He's got damage. Lots of damage on that left side.
Someone just smoked the wall behind them. Was it Darren Cook? I saw it right there at the very end of that clip, but someone just nailed the wall. Yeah, it had to be him. Look at that poor car. What have I done to you to deserve this? It's Bathurst. It's just unfortunately the way it is sometimes. It is. Love it, hate it. You're gonna hit a wall here. So Chandler Beeson's 4/10 off, 5/10 off of Werung here. So we got Hudson, Werung, and Chandler Beeson all within a second and a half of each other. That's pretty darn close. Samuelson and Conley are 4/10 off of each other. But I'm going to jump up here to P1 and battle for P1 and P2. McDonald and Vargas are battling it out for the lead of the race. McDonald made it look so easy moving his way up to through the field like he has something to prove. But Vamos Vargas. Where did he?
Vargas currently sitting top, 3 points clear of Ian Abel with 75 points in the standings to Ian's 72. Cooper Samuelson with 66.5, and then Jack McDonald with 55 points because he did join in round 4. He's a little behind. So if Vargas can hold on here, he's gonna gain another 5-6 points to Ian Abel and P2.
Yeah, I mean Vargas is in P. Oh, you're talking about overall standings. Yeah, Vargas looks like he's got his hands full. And boy, look at that. I mean, McDonald just took off like a rocket. He's got a 2.3 second gap. He just passed him. I think he's a little upset. I think he's got a goal too. Richard just tags the wall. My God, look at that gap that he pulled out already. That is just... Holy cow.
I mean, if Vargas keeps it like this the rest of the season, he's still gonna win the championship.
You know what? I haven't even looked at the championship point standings.
Yeah, standings are 75 for Vargas. This is also with the results from last race, like race 1 of Bathurst. Ian Abel with 72, Cooper Samuelson 66.5, Jack McDonald 55, and myself at 50.
You got that golfer's elbow. Can't be playing golf as much as you're doing in race, huh?
Can you show the gaps again, Ian?
What gaps? It's not showing up on the screen?
Someone asked to show the gaps again. They said that was good in race 1.
There we go. Sorry. I forgot it resetted. My bad. Sorry, Ken.
Chris Hudson on the back of Liscombe now trying to
Yes,
get up
he
in the
is.
P5 spot. He is also holding a 5-second penalty.
You know, I gotta say, I will say it over and over again. Just watching how much he's grown, because he joined us last race of last season to what he is now is
No, he joined this season.
Didn't he race in oh no, he just did the off-season Imola race.
Yeah, off-season Imola. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, I mean, he's just grown tremendously since then. So I mean, kudos to him. Like you said, he was pretty darn quick with F1 games. So
Yeah, he was.
this is a much different platform than the F1. Let's just put it that way. So
He's making a move.
yes, he is.
He's
A
gonna try.
1/10 of a second behind him here. That's it. I mean, it's he and both Richard in front of him there in the P3. He's only 3/10 behind Adrian Vargas and Pat Helgert. He and Chandler Beeson are 3/10. The gaps are actually very close here, guys.
Good race here for Pat, to be fair.
I always get nervous when you see them hit that curve there on the right-hand side. That sunset. It's like, is the suspension going to allow you to do that or not?
Beeson goes up the inside. Pat has Samuelson up the inside now, down into Sunrise. Samuelson does get the move done now. Pat down to P13 now.
Yep, and Chandler Beeson and Samuelson are within a second of each other also. Ironically, they're only a second behind P10 also. And the Ferrari that the back end looks like Wally. I mean, it's just a hideous looking... The front end's not so bad, the back end just looks awful. It's like a mullet. You know, business up front and party in the rear, but that's a puke party.
That's right, baby.
That is awful looking.
Chris Hudson has been doing good. I first raced with him back in F1 division. Then we both moved to ACC before F1 died. Good times. I hope the new game's good. I don't think it will be, but I hope.
It's not.
Skyline, not Sunrise. I'm thinking of Sunset from Kailani, dude. I'm still on Kailani. It was 10 hours behind this desk on Sunday.
My wife would have murdered me. You know what?
No, I don't live with mine, so.
Good job. Lucia Tosi's up here in P8. She's battling Rirong here. Looks like she's going to try making a pass going into turn 2. She's on the inside line. Is she gonna make it? She's giving him space, so...
Is that a lady? I did not know that.
Yes, it is.
Fun
Manzana, John-Eric Arena said that, I think he said she's a professional driver. Actual real,
Oh, wow.
like real pro driver. I don't
That's
know.
cool.
I haven't looked her up or anything, but yeah, it's pretty impressive. It's so unique when you see countries like Central America, especially in South America, that obvious European names like Tosi and whatnot. So it's just so unique. Like, first when I first saw her, I'm like, is she Italian or is she Spanish speaking?
That's cool. We got a wide variety of people.
Yeah, she's on part of that Galaxy team too, so yep, got quite a few of them in here. Good folks.
Very good. Very good people.
Yeah, they're Manzana moved up to the silver class this season, guys. So he's racing with us on Thursday night.
Jean-Eric Urena.
I guess his nickname is Little Apple.
Yep.
Chandler Beeson has a yellow flag. He's backwards at Forest Elbow, not where you want to be.
Cooper Samuelson side by side with Aguilar here.
Oh, holy crap! Tokini had to make the move around him there. Cow's coming up now. Oh Jesus! And Joe Conley smoked the wall too at the corner there. We're seeing a lot of people hit those walls where they don't normally hit.
Tossing a move.
Oh no!
Oh boy!
Wow!
She dove it there. She dove it there. Saved it.
I thought that was going to be a 3-car wreck.
Is Travis going to hold on to this position? No, Conley's going to go up the inside. That's going to lose Travis' spot.
That was
Chris
definitely...
Hudson.
Yeah, that was a Code Brown right there.
Oh,
Ian,
yeah.
Ian Bell had a white flag sitting on him for some reason, so I don't know why. Hudson just...
Going to
Yep.
try to make a move from the outside. No, dude. He tried to stick it.
Yep.
You don't have any heat in these tires, bud. That's never going to happen.
Not just that, but he's sitting on the marbles. YOLO.
Fun fact, my last name is French. I'm saying you can't pronounce it because it doesn't even apply.
I didn't
It's
say
Mirage. It's Mirage, isn't it?
That's what I've been pronouncing it. I've heard other people say Mariage, and I'm like,
I think it's Mirage.
that's what I've been. That's what I've been.
Earlier.
Hey, that's what I've been saying. Look who it is. Manzana's in the chat.
There he is. You're ready now.
Look at this battle here. These guys have been going at it. Aguilar, Samuelson, and Pat Helger. We're less than a second separating 3 cars. Oh.
Aguilar touched grass there. Something I don't do.
North Carolina's might make it legal here soon, so.
I was talking about actually going outside, but that works too.
Look, Pat Helger's had a hell of a race too. He's actually had a pretty decent
Ooh,
race.
Samuelson got a massive run coming out of elbow. Here you go.
Side by side. Pick your poison. Yeah, pick your
The key
poison.
to the Beamer is holding out this 5th gear until you get to the top of the hill. Actually, people don't know that.
Yep, to right about here is where you shift into 6. So you make sure you get to that 255 before you shift. Row that gearbox.
And Samuelson got up to 284 there.
Wow. I can't remember what I was getting here before. I don't think it was 280 at all. I think it was 277, roughly. Before the update, so.
Paul said I won't clarify because it's funny seeing everyone fight over how you say it. You know what? Fair enough.
Oui, Monsieur. Yeah, so right now, barring Deja Vu, Jack McDonald with 12 and a half minutes to go in the race has got a 16-second lead.
You did it to him, dude. He's screwed now, bud. He's done for, dude. He's wrecking.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to this battle here because Helgert is all over Eduardo Aguilar in that Ferrari. I cannot.
On the backside of Buster too.
I cannot unsee that snorkel thing on the top of that car.
Dude, you shut your mouth when you're talking to me about my car, bud.
I just can't unsee it now. It's like, you know, Periscope up. It's like we're watching a submarine war movie. Das Boot. Alright, so yeah, you say Hudson's on the back of Lutzcombe. He's 1.3 seconds behind him as they're going down the hill. What is it called? It's not Skyline.
Yeah, Skyline. Crow said the Beamer had 25 kilos taken out of it. That's why it gets better top end, I guess. Well, Crow, the bad part is that you're stuck with the Ferrari for the next 5 endurance races.
All right. What does what's his name say about it? I can't think of it off the top of my head.
Clayton?
Yeah, Phil Singer. What's he say about it?
Clayton doesn't mind the Ferrari. He obviously loves his Beamer, obviously. But no, he doesn't mind the Ferrari. He likes it. It's very stable. It rotates on throttle, right? So if you're going,
it's like the old Porsche then.
Jack McDonald, yes. But Crowd doesn't like it because it's a Fiat. He calls it a Fiat.
Well, it is.
Shit box.
It's a Italian pasta rocket. It's a Fiat.
The Fiat shit box is what he calls it. Yet we finished P4 in Kailani, so I don't want to hear your nonsense. And for the record, Crowd got absolutely smacked in turn 1. We had to box lap 1, so we were all the way down to dead last. Finished P4.
It's just. What was the first rain race this season that we had? Where was that at? Nürburgring. Oh, sideways. There's Richard there in turn 3. He's actually pulled out a little bit of gap on Vargas. Vargas was right on the back side of him.
Still trying to chase down Leslie.
But my favorite thing about that race and listening to the recording of it is the starting of the race and hearing Cry go, well, I've already got taken out. I think that's even on one of my reels. It's literally him going, I just got taken out. And then hearing Robbie going, what you doing, man?
Robbie, dude. Oh, God.
I'm not driving this stupid Lamborghini, the farm tractor. Fight me. I'll even tell Baravotes that it's a hunk of crap, and he says it too.
He does say it too. Chris needs to get past Luscombe here and pull a 5-second gap, or
yeah, he needs to do something quick.
And he's got Cook now on his backside, and Cook is only 4.4 back.
Not only that, but Tosi's only a second behind him, and a second and a half is Cooper Samuelson. So the longer that this is going to drag out, the more they're going to bring those two into the battle, and it's going to be not fun. But you got to give credit to Lutzcombe being able to hold him off here. So
he's got a really good run here, though. He's going to have to pull off. He's going to go defensive. Lutzcombe is. Chris is going to go to the inside.
He's on the grass. He's on the grass.
He's on the grass. Going to have to pull out of that one, yeah.
It's worth a shot, Chris. You tried.
It sure was. He just needed to take an outside line there. He's going to be a little more patient.
Yeah, because now as you say that, look at this gap. 3.5 seconds.
Obviously, with the Formula 1 cars that he's used to driving in the past, they could whip around the outside there. He knows with these GT3s, you got to be on the inside. McDonald 20 seconds up the road. Yep.
All right, so
a quick one.
All right, I did not jinx it. Cryo did. I did not say anything about time. I just said something about deja vu. Tosi actually takes a position away from Darren Cook.
What's Samuelson now?
Yep, Darren's got a ton of damage. Let's see what Tosi can do. Now she's gonna have a little bit of free track in front of her. She can catch this. Holy cow!
Samuelson in the wall.
That is a ton of damage. Yeah, that's not gonna help him at all. Richard's got himself a nice, not a nice gap, but 2.5 seconds ish.
Yeah, it's a decent gap there. Tosi's carrying 10-second time penalty though.
Oh, is she really?
That's good. Yeah.
I keep forgetting you're watching on your screen too, which you can actually see that. Too late, Paul. You and Cryo put the jinx on. I'm going to go ahead and say that Ronald McDonald up front's going to win this race. No jinx from me. Que grande Tosi. Vamos. Avanti. We got Pat's. Look at this. He's right on the backside of Eduardo here for that P10 position. Oh, he got close.
P10 position for him would be a nice finish.
Yes, it would.
Good, nice confidence booster for him. And they hit the wall.
Yeah. I gotta stop doing this. Oh, and it's second guy in a row. Oh no.
No, Cooper, no!
Second time in a row. 2 people. I jump off. Now, I'm going to do it to Hudson if this happens. Actually, you know, I'm going to go to Lunscombe.
Chris just needs to get a good exit coming out of turn 1.
He's got more.
Gotta get the draft.
He's got more pace than him. He's faster and more on the
for
track.
sure.
It's just Lunscombe is. Well,
He's defending like a lion.
yes, he is, and he's doing a damn good job of it. But I am going to jump us up to P2 here because I'm going to look at the Richard versus Vargas battle here. The gap is actually creeping up a little bit closer to 1.5 seconds now. You do see the damage on this right side of Richard's car, the passenger side to us normal folks. Sorry, Kyle. I wonder if he's using that setup him and JT are working on. Probably. The CDA setup was where really kind of on the razor's edge for me. You could definitely extract more time out of it, but it was kind of like all or nothing, if that makes sense.
I'll forever back our sponsor. They have the best setups.
Yes. And I will go ahead and back them too. The only reason why I bought the CDA was because they had them.
Yeah.
I'm impatient, so yeah.
The Go setups for the Porsche for everyone driving it will be out on Friday for full purchase.
Yeah, I actually quite like this Go section. It's actually you that got me onto it. So I was doing the cheap way and basically trying to get them from other people.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Jordan and the team do a great job. They spend a lot of time seeing out these cars, really nail them down.
I mean, Vargas is still right there. I mean, Hudson's coming. Hudson.
They've been going at it.
Yes, he's got to be getting. Let's just be honest, pissed off now. Pat Helgert's 2/10 behind him. He should be. He's side by side.
They're going down to the chase.
Yep, on Conrad Straight. He was smart enough and realized exactly what Aguilar was doing. Aguilar did nothing wrong. He just pushed him, squeezed him out wide. So, smart defending by Aguilar.
It's a little four-way battle for P10, huh?
Yes, it is. So you have 4 cars separated by 3 seconds total. One mistake. And I'm not saying mistake by hitting a wall. I'm just saying one mistake, either snap over, steer a little bit, come on the curb, and just not get it going on turn 1. Could be very disastrous for somebody here.
Kosey's now back on the backside of Chris Hudson. She has been flying. She set her best lap of 2:05.
Well, that's the
flat, basically.
Yeah, 2:05.097. At this rate, though, she would be technically P9. Oh, come on, Chris.
Pat goes a little wide.
Or Chris. I meant to say Pat. But Tokini gets by him. It does look like Chandler's going to get by him, too.
Pat, send that, boy! Be sitting around the outside, too.
And you're just kind of stuck with running outside there. Alright, so settle back in. Eyes forward, buddy. Let's go. Let's take... oh, man, I really want to come off this, though. This pedal's just ridiculous.
Keep going.
I'm just watching. Hudson's got it. Just Hudson, let's go. While they're battling it out, Lucia's creeping right up to him. Vargas has been steady at a second behind Richard. Wow, I didn't realize there were 2.5 minutes to go in this race.
Yeah, quick race, 30 minutes. It took us 30 minutes to set it up, but hey.
30 minutes is 30 minutes. Wait, what? Boy, Vargas.
See what Chris can do here. Chris got a good exit coming out of the last turn. Let's see. Going now down into turn 1. Chris is going to try to get on the inside, and he does. He is on the inside. Down into turn 1.
They bump. Tosi takes the open door, says thank you very much. Amigos, I am going to head and take this position. Come on, Lucia.
Yeah, she's got it.
Yep.
She's got him cleared.
There you go. Bellissima. Bravo. it's gonna be interesting to see what Chris's pace is gonna be here. But I wonder how much Ian took out of his tires. I really do.
Yeah, but Chris is in clean air now, so he can kind of churn, like, because there's gonna be one more lap after this, so if he can at least build a little bit of a gap to maybe not drop down as far with those 5 seconds, and Toasty's got 10 seconds, you gotta remember.
Yes.
So currently, Chris is 3 seconds clear of Lusco, so if he can bang out a solid lap here as Tokini's off.
Tokini's off. No, he's not. Just for some reason showing a white flag.
No, Chris taps the ball on that forced elbow.
Alright, so I'm going to jump up here to the leader. Jack McDonald. Actually, yeah, I'm going to stay there because I saw the gap below him between Vargas and Richard. It was 0.3 of a second, but Vargas obviously bottled that situation up. Toasty's all over the back end of Christopher Hudson.
Bikini's off now through Skyline.
I'm
return to the pits.
I am at that point, might as well, right? So yeah, I'm just gonna keep it on Jack for the rest of this lap here, so we can just follow him through on the final lap of the race. I'm knocking on my desk as we speak. Let's see here. Vargas has got a yellow flag. He's off the track. He's actually going to lose a position. Yep. Vargas is going straight to hell, apparently, because his car went under the track. That's unique. Wait. Okay, I'm completely wrong. Okay, I thought for some reason he was on Conrad straight for a second. I'm like, boy, McDonald.
He's got a lot of damage, I think. And now he sees Chris in his rear view.
Yeah, Chris has a good opportunity to get P4 from here.
Oh my god, Cooper Samuelson's car is ruined. Ruined.
Yeah, he's got 1 lap to go. Alright, so as we're going through the chase here, we see Jack McDonald going through the chase on the final lap of the race. Lapping a car. I don't know who that was that he just lapped, but he lapped somebody. Manzana's got that right. So as he passes the start-finish line, he gets his win in the second race. Kind of half glass full type here. Let's go ahead and say what it is. That he should have won the first race too. Had his chances bottled up. Richard Hartnett here in P2 going through the chase, ready to finish his lap. It looks like he is getting ready to pass somebody in the Porsche. I'm not sure.
I think Chris might clear this 5-second gap to Luscombe.
Oh, he's sitting on a 5-second lead or 5-second gap.
He is at like 4.8 right now.
Vargas is getting in. It looks like. Oh wait a second. Enoch Bell, excuse me. Enoch Bell at P3. Adrian Vargas is getting ready to come through the final turn to finish the race in P4. Then we got our Chris Hudson in P5 and Lucia in P6. Now they are carrying time penalties. Ian Ludscombe in P7. Darren Cook in P8. Cooper Samuelson in P9 limped the Beamer home, and rounding out our top 10 is Chandler Beeson as he's just finished going through the chase and
Rob Cow. Backside of Aguilar.
Yep.
Right behind him.
Yep, we're going to go ahead and switch to them right now. Aguilar's carrying some damage. If you're going to do it, you might as well dive now, Corrupt.
Try to get a better exit coming out of here. And he does have a 5-second time penalty.
Oh, does he? Okay, I'll say. And even at that point, there's such a short run to the start-finish line. So you see Aguilar, Krupkow finishing 12th and 13th respectively. Joe Connolly in his Porsche is going to look like he's going to finish P14. And Dustin Kelly's already in the pits because he was lapped. Tokini finishes 16th. Drew Jensen 17th. Andreas Murillo 18, and Tyler Bendis in 19th. It looks like we did have a couple cars pull out of the race towards the end, unfortunately. But while we're doing that, we're going to go ahead and try to get a few drivers in here for some interviews, so bear with me, guys. Save, save, save.
All right, Ian, I'm gonna let you go ahead and do interviews there, guy. I appreciate you having me in the booth tonight. It was a lot of fun watching the race and commentating with you, alongside with you. And to the viewers, make sure to check out our Discord, discord.gg/Odyssey Racing League. Got a bunch of cool people in there, big community, lots of racing to be had, and lots of friends to be made. So if you haven't already, make sure to check us out. Again, discord.gg/Odyssey Racing League. Again, guys, thanks for having me, and I'll see you guys later. Ian, thanks for having me, bud.
Yes, sir. I'm going to go ahead and bring the race winner in.
Perfect.
Let's get Jack in here. Hey, Jack. Well, you closed out the win in the second race. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you. I think the swapping, positions, that made it very intense. It was a lot of fun.
You look like a man on a mission at the beginning of the second race. I didn't see what happened at the end of the first race, unfortunately. I was having technical difficulties. But we did catch the end of it, and it did not look good. But the second race, you were absolutely flying. So I'm just going to go ahead and say, yeah, you're going to be in pro pretty soon, buddy.
That's good. I'm excited. Yeah, it's kind of, it's bittersweet, right? Like, I want to be racing people, but, it's nice to be doing that good, especially, like, on a track like that, it's hectic. So I'm definitely getting in the groove.
Your times are pretty quick. I saw a couple 202s. I think I've hit a 202 once, but I'm pretty consistent in 203s. How was the race, though?
It was good. Pretty quiet, but a lot of fun. My arms are sore because the hill is insane. But once I get in a groove, it just flows. So I don't really think about anything, honestly.
Can you tell us what happened at the end of the first race?
Yes, I'm not sure who it was, but somebody spun out in front of me, and it was, I forget what corner, but you're going over and it's blind. And it looked like I was going to clear it, but he was kind of rolling out just slightly, and I clipped him. I probably could have, slammed on my brakes and maybe saved it, but it was a split-second decision. So that was fun, getting chased down. I think I had my steering wheel upside down at one point trying to turn. So
we did catch that end of it. We didn't see the wreck.
Yeah.
But watching the cars from the TV camera coming up behind you and seeing the times, it's like, oh my god, this is just going to be absolutely awful.
Yeah, it was terrifying.
But a good, hey, you made up for it in the second race. Congratulations. Now you're at your second win, right? So
yes, yep.
Again, moving on up, man. Congratulations. See you next week.
Yeah, thank you. It was a lot of fun.
All right, I'm going to move you back over. All right, let's get the gentleman from P2 today in the second race, Richard Harknett, in his Chili Moose Motorsports Porsche. One moment, guys. Hello, Richard.
Hello.
Hey, hey. Congratulations on P2 in the second race. How was it?
Thanks, man. It was good. It was stressful, though. I don't know if you caught it on stream, but I nicked the wall at the turn 18, like the Bentley corner on the second lap.
Yeah,
and
we caught it.
Chasing me. Yeah, and after that, Vargas and McDonald passed me. McDonald, stellar race, so congrats to him. Vargas for P3, congrats to him as well. But yeah, after that happened, I don't know. I felt like I could have held off McDonald for a while, but I think he would have got ahead of me anyways, given his pace. So I'm happy. I said I was hoping to get P5 overall between the two races, and I think that's right around where I was because I ended the second one P2 and the first one P8. So we'll see what the points I get and see where I land.
Yeah, we did catch you hit smack on the wall there. Unfortunately for
I did it 4 times. Not that I'm counting.
Yeah, unfortunately it was a one-man show up front. Other than the first race, him having the unfortunate issues that he had on the last lap, he was a man amongst boys today. Just flying. He was running 202s.
Oh yeah, he was crushing it.
Yeah.
Absolutely crushing it.
So I don't know how much longer you'd been able to hold him off, but still, P2 is a pretty good result. We did see, and it seemed like a lot of the Porsches, Bentley Corner and Turn 2 and 3 were having a little bit of issues of control. So I don't know.
Yeah, as many people know, there's only 5 setups available right now through Ghost Setups. There are from other companies, but because ORL is sponsored by Ghost Setups, I only use Ghost Setups, and they don't have one for Bathurst yet. So I was using sort of like a makeshift kind of crappy one, and it wasn't really where I wanted it to be. But, you know, it worked. It's just a little bit of late turn understeer on some of the turns.
Yep, I was running your setup on Monday, so consistently it's much better than the other one that I was playing with. The other one, like I said, was more like on a knife's edge during the race. It's just you can extract more time out of it, but it's either all or nothing, it seems like. So yours was much more even keel. You kind of really knew what to expect. So, I mean, bravo. Was that your first time doing a setup with JT? It's pretty darn good compared to the stock setup. So.
Yeah, thanks. It was good. I was happy with it overall. Happy with the race. I have no complaints. I did a crappy quality, unfortunately, which, I mean, I made up 6 positions in race 1, so I can't complain too much. So overall satisfied. Happy with how the race went. I think the 2 30-minute thing was very exciting. Different kind of pressure, so that was good too. I want to shout out on stream. Neil was kind of spearheading all the setup for the race and making sure everything worked out. There were a few kinks, but he worked them out, and I'm really happy that we were able to make this happen. So, yeah, man.
It's growing pains, but we'll get through it. So
Exactly.
Don't forget, guys. Richard will be calling the race tomorrow night, so you can hear his lovely Canadian voice.
I won't be actually. Unfortunately, I'll be on the plane. I totally forgot to tell you guys. So not sure about who's going to stream it, but it's we're figuring it out. Don't worry about it.
Good deal. Anyways, congratulations on P2, and I'll move you back there.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So there's our P1 and P2 for tonight's race. 2 winners and second place. Again, I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight, and I hope you enjoyed the race. And sorry for the little bit of hiccups we had there. Again, it's something we decided started to do new. Other than that, feel free to definitely join us tomorrow night for the Pro and Silver class. We will be running same time, same place tomorrow, same track, the whole 9 yards. So yeah, definitely feel free to join us tomorrow. Thanks to all our sponsors, Rogue Energy, Esports Furniture, again, Go Setups. Friday's the magical day for the Porsche setups to come out. ACC Drive, ACC TV. That's where we used to help broadcast it with some of the timing and data. And don't forget to check out our merchandise website. It's www.orlmerch.com. Again, I want to thank each and every one of you for joining us tonight. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Thanks again, and see you next week. Have a great rest of your week.